What's going on, YouTube? We are currently in the middle of week 2, and I wanted to bring to you guys today a little bit on how bodybuilding is changing. Here's what is actually working for guys and girls right now. So, bodybuilding is changing, and a lot of people are still training like we're in the 1970s or 2015 even. Everything's evolving. If you want to stay on the cutting edge and get to your top of your game, you have to continue learning and seeing exactly what is working for the top guys and girls and for the beginners who is making those huge strides of progress. So, thinking about it and what actually builds muscle. Is it more volume? Is it more exercises? Is it exercise selection? Is it chasing soreness? So modern bodybuilding is becoming way more precise with all of these high level coaches who are able to guide the process. It's so much more structured. The only caveat with this is you still need that intensity. So do not use being targeted and more structured as an excuse to not train hard and be diligent with your meals, your meal timing, all of that. So it used to just be eat more, grow more, train more. And that's what everyone thought. But now we're seeing that there's so much else that goes into that equation to get you the best results possible. So if you're looking to make huge progress, dialing in a bunch of these factors I'm going to talk about today is really going to help you change, and you're going to get results way quicker than if you were just kind of shooting from the hip and guessing. All right, so let's dive into point number 1. More isn't better anymore. There was a time in bodybuilding where I was just do 10 more sets, just German volume training, do this, do that, do this, do more sets, more exercises, more time in the gym. You have to hit every angle. You have to target every single little thing. Now, we know that doesn't work. Why? Because by the time you get to your 15th set of back, your back is going to be cooked. So for most people, you're just not going to have effective training by the 20th set of your workout. Like, it's just not possible to be putting in the same effort on set 1 as set 20. And if you are, then you're not training hard enough. Modern training is really about finding the minimum effective dose and gently nudging yourself up from there and pushing to the max that you possibly can, that you're still able to keep all these other factors that we're going to talk about intact. Because again, a lot more goes into the equation than how many sets that you do it. It's quality. So that brings me into precision over effort. This is where most people are messing up. They think effort means just going hard in the gym. Anyone could go in the gym and just swing weights around all day, and they think that's going hard. And yeah, it looks cool, it's great for social media, it looks like you're really pushing yourself, you're sweating a ton, but effort without direction is useless. Write that down. Effort without direction is useless. Make sure you write that down. Now, what we're talking about when we talk about precision: controlling our reps, feeling the target muscle, stable execution, standardizing your form. Week to week, your reps should look the same. If 1 week you're swinging reps around, the next week you control it, I guarantee you're going to get a lot less reps. And vice versa. Oh, you're just forcing progression because you wanted to throw an extra 45. Slap a 45 on there. No, you don't progress like that. Muscle doesn't care how tired you are. It's really about tension and output. You can destroy yourself in the gym and still not grow. And I see that so many times. Now, some people leave the gym feeling exhausted and their muscles didn't even get the memo. It's like the rest of their body is taxed, but their muscle is perfectly fine because they didn't control the weight. Progression is everything now. If you're not tracking your lifts, you're not training, you're just exercising. Which is fine if that's all that you want to do. If you want to go to the gym and just do a couple exercises and go home, great. Then you're not a bodybuilder. But modern bodybuilding, wow, it's a tongue twister, is built around data, logbooks, tracking reps, load, execution. Now, don't get me wrong. I think for beginners, it's important to just go and build your foundation, train hard, and you're going to get results regardless of anything. But once you hit a certain threshold, of you really want to push to that next level and you want to make this your career, this is your passion, you want to make progress, I do believe in tracking your lifts, at least on your bigger exercises like your squat patterns, your row patterns, your pressing patterns, everything that is like your main lift for the day, not isolation work. At least track those. It's a great starting point for most people if you're not tracking already. And it's not like, oh, this felt heavier today, and let me just drop the weight. It's like we want to push to progress, but you can't force progression. Next big thing is really just stop chasing soreness. Soreness is not the goal anymore, and it's not a good indicator of growth. Most people think you have to be sore to gain muscle. No. You most likely will be sore from a good training session, but you do not have to feel like you cannot move your arms or move your legs after a training session to have it be productive. What actually is driving your growth is mechanical tension and then the way you recover from it, the fuel you're putting in your body, the food, the protein, carbohydrates, everything. All of that is what's going to help you facilitate muscle gain. You can be sore and not grow, and you can grow with minimal soreness. So that's finding out your frequency, your training program, the style that works for you. Dialing that in precisely for you, it's not the same for everyone, is really the biggest game changer. Now, the last point that I want to go over today, recovery. This is the biggest shift. Recovery definitely separates people who train and people who exercise. It's part of the plan now. It's about managing fatigue, knowing how many sets in a week, how many sets in a day is best for your body at that moment in time. And this could change depending on the phase you're in, how long you've been training. If we're trying to bring up a certain body part, what the exercises are, what the rest of your week looks like, your stress levels, if it's a really busy time with family and work. So you want to train within recoverable volume. So what that means is doing enough that we're going to stimulate growth, but not doing too much that we're too fatigued for our next training session. So keep it consistent week to week. Also, write down how you're feeling. I do it on a daily basis, at least on a weekly basis. Recap the week of like, hey, like I had 3 really good sessions this week and 2 that I just like, I felt banged up. Maybe that's an indicator to pull your volume down. That's what coaching is. And if you're doing it on your own, you need to self-coach. Growth doesn't happen just in the gym. It happens after. If you can't recover from your training, you're not progressing. You're just accumulating a bunch of fatigue. And a lot of it is going to be neural fatigue, shooting your CNS down. So we want to make sure that our muscle is growing, not just just putting ourselves in these, like, I feel like terrible all the time. And lastly, consistency over optimization. You don't need everything to be perfect on day one. Just find something you can be consistent with. Track how you're feeling. Look at your progress pictures. See exactly what is changing, what is not changing, and that will tell you right there what is going to be optimal for you. So if you want to grow in today's version of bodybuilding, get better results, get better progress, do less but do it better, track everything, focus on your progression, stop chasing soreness, and stay consistent. You can achieve anything. It's just probably not going to happen on your timeline. It takes a lot more time to build muscle than most people think. And that's it. That's really what's working right now. But yeah, if you guys like this video, if you learned anything, like, subscribe, comment below what you guys want to see me talk about next. Also, check out my 2 sponsors, Core Nutritionals, absolutely fantastic products. Best supplements, health supplements, protein, pre-workout, you name it, in the game. Amazing, amazing taste. They really nailed the flavor profiles on everything. Use code John10 at checkout. And Pride Foods cream of rice especially. I have been using this for the last year, and I never get tired of it. I've had it every single day for the last year. It's absolutely fantastic. Again, John10 at checkout. But I will see you guys soon. John out.